Well, well, well. It seems we have returned to Dark Souls, where my hunter has begun unlocking the door. Last time, a guy dropped something through the ceiling and we had a very loud introduction scene, which I hope wasn't too loud. Now we're going to get some information. The camera controls. Let's see if the camera works. Yes, the camera works. This door does not open, but there is a fella in... Oh, look at that guy. He's all fancy-dancy. He appears to be eating something. How fancy. RB attack. Ho-ho. You know what? Screw this. I don't want my weapon. I'm gonna go fisticuffs. Pew! Fisticuffs. Yeah. So there's a dead guy up there. You don't want to fight that guy. You're not gonna fight that guy for a long time. Well, you're gonna fight the guy up there, but not that guy. That guy. Yeah. Look at that axe. He could mess you up bad. Doesn't seem to be anyone in this particular jail cell that I can see. Strong attack. Yeah. Dunder Mifflin, look at your stamina drain. Backstab! Pew! Fisticuffs. Okay, this is dashing. You can jump by tapping B while dashing. Very important. You can backstep. Step back. Just tap B. You can also roll, which is a very important skill for a large portion of the game. Am I? I am below 25%. Okay, so your roll, you're going to fat roll if you're over 50%, which is 25 in my case. You're gonna just go, and then you fall on the floor. You won't run as fast. If you're over 25%, you have a medium roll, which is it's pretty good. But if you're like me, below 25%, you have mega roll, the roll of destiny, of ultimate destiny. Okay, target lock, pretty important. You might sometimes it's better to remove target lock for a little bit of mobility, but for the most part, target lock will do just fine. Come on, boy, I want to parry your ass. Oh, he isn't gonna attack. Screw you then, bitch. I'm gonna backslap you. So fancy. Oh yeah, ladders. You can attack on ladders. Light attack is up, strong attack is down. Light attack is up, strong attack is down. If you tap B while standing still on the ladder, you go down. Remember those tips, and you too can be an expert ladder climb entrepreneur. Do 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 do. If you're a mage, this is where you will attune your magic. If you're a cleric, this is where you will attune your miracles. If you happen to be a pyromancer, this is where you will attune your... Why is it at 15 frames? I remember recording this at 30 frames. It might be the fact that I'm uploading Fable. Ha 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 ha. It's paper, people. Oh, slide. Better to just make a quick turn. If you want to make a quick turn, just roll with it. Don't do that. And beyond this door, we are going to face the Asylum Demon. If you bring the black firebombs, you can kill him in one go. By the way, he's up there. Look at that fancy McDancy Pants. Go in here, and he's blurry. Go outside, and he's not blurry. Hi, Mr. Fancy Pants. Pew. Yeah. If you defeat him now, you will get, I think the Demon Great Axe. I don't know. You get something fancy. Not a good plan to attack him right now. This thing will tell you, get away. Woo, there's a door over here. Yay, door. Whoosh. Come on, bitch. I'm gonna parry your ass. Not that I would do much damage to parry. The bonfire blade. Resting at bonfire resets most enemies, will fully heal you, will fully restore most enemies. There are enemies that do not respawn, or that will vanish when you rest. You cannot use bonfires while being invaded, so if you don't like being invaded or PvP, do not... No, you'll learn that in due time how that works. Get your shield! Because there's Douche McBag over there, and you really shouldn't go at him without a shield. Unless you can roll, which I will demonstrate. So this is with the shields. If it's correct, you can see my mouse cursor. Physical. This is important. Let me actually show what it does. This is the damage. If you're a smart ass, you don't give a shit about any of these statistics with a shield. This is what you want. Stability. You use less stamina when you're hit. High stability. Good thing. I think about 60 is enough. Upgrades included. This is damage reduction. It is a percentage-wise how less damage you take. If too little damage is done, I think you just don't take any at all. But for the most part, 100% physical reduction is really the standard for shields, in my opinion. Durability, not too much of a bother. Weight is also not much of a bother. Shields also have what's known as a deflection value. Yeah, I'll show that off eventually. So here teach you, hey, you can equip a shield and you can guard. This is parrying. I'll show that eventually. But this is guarding. You just walk towards him and your shield should stop all the damage. No, it actually did not stop everything because I only have 85. This is my scimitar, my class weapon. The scimitar cannot kick. Here I can kick. Kick is flick forward and tap the RB. Learn to kick. Learn to kick. Learn to kick. Learn to kick. It's an important skill to kick on demand. It is the way you're going to break guards. It's going to be how you break parry stances. Learn to fucking kick correctly. Learn it. If you mess up like me, and you do that too often, you're not going to make it very far. Jump attack, same with kick, but just use the strong attack. Very important. You can dual wield by pressing Y, but I don't have a weapon here. Dual wield. Dual wield is... if a weapon scales with strength, the damage goes up. See? Now it's 93. You gotta look over here. This is right weapon... Oh. Dude. Sorry if I bored you, monsieur! Jackass. Yeah, dual wielding is mostly for people who use strength... let me actually show that. Real lickety split. This is parameter... What the hell was that? Oh, there you go. This is parameter bonus. It goes from E to S, and the higher it is, if you put a point... If I would put a point in dexterity, that's the hand, and it's a B, I would get a lot more extra damage. The little plus you see over there? The left number is the base damage. The left number is the damage I get from my parameter bonuses. If you do not meet the required parameters, you can expect that this is going to get very low because you're going to get a large damage reduction. For the most part, don't worry too much for now about that. I will explain it all when it becomes even more significant. Because Dunder Mifflin, it's paper, people, paper. Oh yeah, I said that the scimitar can kick. Some weapons replace parts of the moveset. This, by the way, is a spam attack from what I heard. It's very powerful. Or was it the strong? Oh, that's a pretty nifty move, too. Look at that. Look at that. That's fancy. That's a little bit slower. There's a little bit more wind-up. Yeah, this is... Wow. I could really kick someone up. If I kick, it does this. It doesn't count as a kick, so it doesn't break guards or parries, but I don't know. Here, teach you how to roll. It's also pretty important. The reason to teach you that is because in about 5 seconds, I'm going to get a face full of boulder. Unless not. Okay, falling. This is important. You take fall damage. But if you press B just before landing a painful fall, you'll do a dodge. And you won't get this, where your character's like, my legs. So if you want to stay maneuverable, tap that B when you make a landing. Stuff, actually. I'm sorry if this is too fast. You can look in the description for more, for just some tips and tricks. Tips and tricks and trips and tricks. You want to go in the hole in the wall that boulder made. Look, it's over here for some reason. So it rolled up here and I went up. Hello, Mr. Sir, you're about to die.
I'll die soon, then lose my sanity.
Sorry, I wouldn't
I
want
wish
to
to
break
ask
that.
something of you. You and I were both undead. Hear me out, will you?
I saluteth thee.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission.
Nah.
But perhaps you can keep the torch lit.
I deny.
There's an old saying in my family.
Isn't.
Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the Undead Asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope and... Oh, one more thing. Here, take this.
It's dangerous to go alone.
Estus
Take
Fly,
this!
an undead favorite.
Yeah. This is a very important item that you will be using a lot.
Oh, and this.
Also an important
Now I must
item.
bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now.
Oh, don't worry. I'll come back to kill you and take that fancy dancy shield of yours. You can't kill him. You don't have to because he dies in like a few seconds afterwards. X use item. Yeah, we know that. Where's the bonfire replenishes this flask? The amount it replenishes is dependent on if you kindle it or not. But for now, he dies. You get yourself some nasty, fancy, dancy souls. So let me show off a parry. That's a parry. That was a parry and a riposte, mind you. That technically this is the parry. Just before an enemy hits you, parry. Short frame, so watch out. You can get partial parries, in which case you use stamina and you lose health. But land a parry, the enemy is stunned. You can strike him. and it deals a lot of damage. But if you strike them immediately with a light attack, you do a riposte, which does a metric fuck ton of damage. So if you want to be an asshole, parry, riposte that shit. Or parry and riposte, if you want to be fancy about it. Yep, two-handed. Doesn't tell you what it does, which it should. Yep. Kick. That's not a jump attack. That is. But yeah, kick. Should remember that kick's important. It doesn't tell you that kick's important. It doesn't tell you what dual handing does. Dual wielding, if you want the quick low-down, hoedown, it raises your theoretical strength by 50%. So if you have 18 strength, you get the stat bonuses and the stat requirements of 14, I think. 24? I don't know. Whatever. If you're a magic person, there will be a guy here who will have your magic cast McGeezer McDoodles. Parry. Riposte. Let me show a backstab. Do not block when backstabbing, by the way, or it will fail. Just stand still and tap light attack. Preferably you stagger an enemy before performing a backstab. Going around the left, the weapon side of the enemy is typically yields better results with backstabs. So go around the left side where possible, because you have a much larger window here. Nope. Seems I'm going to have to just kill that guy. Should be a guy in this room. Enemy from behind, critical hit. Repel an attack after parrying. Yep, there you go. There's the riposte trick. Because Dunder Mifflin, it's paper, peeper, peeper, paper. What? I don't know. What's that? Your will energy is low. What's that? It's a corpse in my feet. It's a feet on my corpse. Do 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 do. Gonna fight a demon. Gonna drink my booze. Gonna dual wield. Might as well dual wield because. Yeah. This is not a fun battle if you happen to have no spellcast stuff. So be sure to have it. Super sword lad. You want to dual wield because most weapons you start out with have strength bonuses in some way or another. Just go down. Hold RB and you'll hit the guy on the head and it will really make this battle a lot easier. This battle is nothing... Oh, god damn it, I forgot. I don't have 100% physical resistance. Your stamina regenerates rather fast, but you regenerate stamina faster when you're not blocking. See, blocking, it goes slowly, that green bar. Not blocking, bar goes fast. Rolling, you have invulnerability frames, actually. So you can just block straight into an attack to a degree. Ah, you jerk. You're like a smidgen away from death, you ass. There you go. Shouldn't be too hard, just... if you're a novice and you're really insecure about your ability, just keep your shield up. If you're a wanderer, or I mean a warrior, you'll probably have the Heather shield, which is 100% stopping, and you have some better stability. So you can just keep blocking that shit and go, ha! No, you can't. You can't parry that large of an enemy. You can't riposte it at the very least. But dealing with that guy, just keep your shield up. Try to roll when you can, unless you're a knight. Knight will fat roll, which is a terrible thing to do. But for the most part, keep your shield up, keep your focus, and only attack when you feel confident about it. Typically, it's good to stay close to enemies because they swing over you for some reason. So that's kind of weird. So just stay close to the Asylum Demon. Land a few good hits. If you're a mage, keep your distance because your shield sucks. If you are a cleric or a knight, yes, just stay close because you have melee weapons and... The heal miracle does not hurt enemies. If you're a pyromancer, just stay a medium distance and throw fireballs. So you'll be told to, good job. Thank you, game. I very much appreciate this. When you're going to come back, you can do that same thing and you're going to get your ass kicked, and I will explain when that's relevant. Feel free to put your questions and comments in the comments section below, and I'll try to remember them and explain them in either comment section or whatever. There's a Soul of Lost Undead. It gives you about 200 souls. It's right off the beaten path. 200 souls, not that much, but you know, every bit helps at the beginning of the game. So here, Snuggly.
You, give me warm, give me soft.
You're so cute! I like that voice, it's so adorable. Makes me go snuggly wuggly on the inside. Which is a good thing. And good things should be repeated. And that's the Undead Asylum. I highly doubt that many people will look back and go, whoa. That's a fancy-dancy building you got there, kiddo. With a few graphical glitches, it seems. That is a graphical glitch over there. I'm gonna have to report that to the moderators. That's not gonna fly with me, boy. I'm a few steps away from... Hey, there's a little bit on here? Oh, it doesn't count. I was hoping it would count. I'm gonna shush. Dunder Mifflin. It's paper, people, paper.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
Hi, bird.
To leave the Undead Asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Lordran. Because why make an unobvious choice of words? Hey, that's a church, I think. No, is that? I think it is. It might be. Or is it? Yes, that's the Undead Parish. I never watched this cutscene all that much, but it's... Look at those feathers. Pretty fancy. So, next episode, you're gonna see what you want to get. And how you can get it. And these are some pretty important things if you're an idiot. Okay. So see you guys next time. Hope you all enjoyed, and don't forget, parry strongly, and get rid of the message. That guy in the next video.